कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताया पतये नमः। जयत्याश्रितसन्त्रास ध्वान्तविध्वंसनोदयः प्रभावान् सीतया देव्या परमव्योमभास्करः परमव्योमभास्करः।
श्रीमते निगमांत महादेशिकाय नमः। Sri Ramachandra sends a beautiful Rajahamsa as a messenger who is going to carry the important messages from his side to give Ashvasam to Sita. Do not worry, Sita. Hanuman has conveyed the message to me. He has given the Chudamani to me. I shall come, fight the demons, the Rakshasas, and rescue you. This said, the Hamsa was asking, well, as you have said, I have taken the eastern route. As you have said, I have had a darshanam of beautiful Divyadeshams and Abhimanasthalams on my way. As you have said, I have crossed the oceans. As you have said, I have spotted the Suvela Parvatam. As you have said, I have spotted the Trikuta Parvatam. As you have said, I have spotted the mansion that mimics Amaravati Patnam, which is Ravana's palace. As you have said, I have been to the Ashokavanam. As you have said, I have spotted the Shimshupa Vriksham. But how do I know, Sri Ramachandra, asks the Rajahamsa, as to who Sita is? So Rama gives a beautiful description of Sita's Rupam. Same drishtihi shaphara nayana sannata bhrusukeshi tanvi tungastana bharanata tapta jambunadabha balyayushmat pratimagamana vedi madhyavarangi Shringarakyam nidhimadhigata Shreyasi Devateva. Devateva, that Shreyasi, that Devi, Same Drishtihi. She has got beautiful eyesight. Shapharanayana. She has got eyes that move like a chanchala fish. Sannata Bhru. Beautiful curvy eyebrows. Sukeshi, beautiful hair. Tanvi Tungastana Bharanata. She has got heavy bosoms because of which her waist is slightly slanted. Tapta Jambunadabha. If you take molten gold, what color will it be? That color will she be, it seems. Tapta Jambunadabha. Bala Yushmat Pratima Gamana Vedi Madhyavarangi. Her waist will be as slender as a Vedika, the Yajna Vedika. Shringarakyam nidhimadhigatya Shreyasi Devadeva. She will be the personification of spotless beauty and love, and she will look like Mahalakshmi incarnate. Then he continues, Sate yavan nayana padavim yati mohalasava sandesham va madhupadgataye shravayantin shakuntan yatya sanna priya vachanatam suchayadbhirnimittaihi yetamashru sthatigitanayanam vikshamanadisham va. She will always be so fixed in my views. O Rajahamsa, do not doubt if this is Sita. Since she is always lost in my thoughts, it may appear that she is like a statue and not giving reactions. Be very vigilant. She is always thinking of me. But yes, she may be momentarily happy because she may have observed auspicious omens to say that only good things will happen to her. Because remember, this is very, very important. Trijata has clearly informed in Sundara Kandam that I have seen you, Sita, along with Rama and Lakshmana, taking a beautiful chariot, made of ivory, driven by horses, having the sound of an elephant. Everything auspicious went well with that particular dream. So here Rama makes it a point to say that Sita has heard such auspicious omens. Then he continues, Akalpanva savidha nihita nalapanti vimohat angasparshaha raghukulapatehe smaryate vanaiti dhyayanti va chiravirhitan ekashayya viharan tasya nunam niyati janita tadrishi kalayatra. Now, she may also be in a confused state, Rajahamsa. Do not mistake her, because what she may be doing is, she may have taken the remaining jewelry on her body after having thrown some of them at you, Vanaras. She may have the remaining jewelry, she'll put it on that particular place, and she may be conversing with them. Oh, you Keyuram, oh, you Mekhala, well, you were also beautifully adorned on me because my husband Ramachandra adored them on me. Now where is he? She may be talking to the jewelry. Do not get confused, because she will be in a very disturbed state. So you should be the one who should give good words of consoling words, convincing words, telling her that she has to sustain, keep the Atma in her body because I am coming. Then he says, Shuddha mindoho shvapacha bhavane kaumudim vishpuranti Anitam va vishataruvane parijatasya shakham suktim ramyam khala parisare satkavye kirtyamanam manyedinam nishichara grihe maithilasyatmajatam. Now Rama says, Hey Rajahamsa, you may be wondering, Sir, Rajahamsa may be telling Rama, Sir, your dear Sita, your beloved wife, is now in Lanka. Lanka is full of Rakshasas. She is in an Upavanam filled with demonesses. Maybe her character has also changed. Maybe her wisdom and power would have also changed. Do not doubt, Rajahamsa. I will give you 3 examples. Shuddham indoho shvapacha bhavane kaumudim vishpurantim. Imagine that I take beautiful gems. Shuddham indoho, beautiful gems. And those gems are being laid on the floor of a beautiful house. It will shine well. But if I am taking to the house of a person who is very inferior, when I say inferior because of his character, because of his qualities, will the gems lose their precious nature? Just because they are in the house of a person who doesn't have a good character, the gems shall remain a gem. Whether Sita is in her place, which is Janaka Bhumi, Mithila Patnam, or Dasharatha Samrajyam, which is Ayodhya, or in the forest or in Lanka, her character will not change. Next example he gives. Anitamba Vishataru Vane Parijatasya Shakham. There is a wish-yielding creeper, tree called as Parijata. Oh, you know for sure, Rajahamsa. It is a wish-yielding creeper, it is a wish-yielding tree. Just because the sapling of it is planted amidst a forest that is infested with poisonous herbs doesn't change the nature of that particular Parijata Vriksham. It will still continue being a wish-yielding tree, it will still continue holding that fragrance, it will still continue being respected by people. Similarly, she is Parijata Vriksham, she is Parijata Pushpam, she is Kalpa Latika. Kripe krita jagadvide kripana jantu chintamane, says Vedanta Deshika. Chintamane, the Lord is like Chintamani, wish-yielding gem. Kripanajana kalpalatikam kritaparadhasya nishkriyam adyam vrishagirinath dayetvam vidanti samsara tarinim vibudhaha, says Vedanta Deshika. Kalpalatikam, kalpalatika, wish-yielding. Parijatam, wish-yielding. Parijata Pushpam, wish-yielding with a good fragrance. All of it is there in Sita. Just because she is seated amongst the Rakshasis, that nature will not change. Anitamba Vishataru Vane Parijatasya Shakham Suktim Ramyam Khalaparisare Sakkavehe Kirtyamanam. The third example which Vedanta Deshika gives us, imagine there is a very learned poet, very good in poetry. Because of his extreme expertise in poetry and understanding his poverty at home, somebody says, I will pay you 1,000 rupees, come along with me and sing a few praises about the king here. He has 27 children, he has to feed them, protect them. He goes and sings a few lines about that particular king. That king could be a useless king or a useful king, that we don't know. He sings praises about that king. At the end of it, somebody says, since you have sung about that king, you are not a great poet. That can never happen. His poetic skills, his debating skills, his composing skills will not go the downside or downturn just because he has sung a few words in praise about a useless king. Similarly, Suktim Ramyam Khala Parisare Sapkavehe Kirtyamanam. Like a poet who sings a few lines in praise about a king after having sung about the Lord doesn't lose the credibility nor the talent of composing poetry. Like the gems which are laid on the floor and on the walls of a mansion, which may not be owned by a superior but an inferior person with very poor character and bad qualities, just because of that the gems do not lose their greatness. Similarly, a wish-shielding parijata pushpam or a vriksham or a kalpalatika doesn't lose its wish-shielding ability just because it is found amidst the forest which is infested with poisonous shrubs. Similarly is my Seetā Rajahamsa Mandye Deenam Nishichara Grihe Maithilas Yatmajatam. Then the bird asked, what should I tell her? Tell her that Chudamani is with me. Tell her that I am coming to rescue her. What if she is worried? Tell her that when Hanuman has come so brightfully here, even I will go back and convey to Rama. Do not worry. Until I come, please keep thinking about the victory that I am going to have in the Yuddham. This is what you have to tell Hamsa. When Hamsa heard this, Hamsa was extremely happy and it asked, Rama, I am going to do so much for you. What is the biggest gift that you are going to give towards me? Vidya Shilpa Praguna Matina Venkateshena Kliptam Chinta Shanul Likhitamasa Shreyasa Prapti Hetum Seetā Ramya Vyatikara Sakham Hamsa Sandesha Ratnam Pashyantwanta Shravana Managam Chakshur Ujjivya Santaha Chakshur Ujjivya Santaha Chakshur Ujjivya Santaha. Because you have conveyed this message of mine to my beloved, O Rajahamsa, you shall never be separated from your wife. This is the biggest phalam that you have. Now you may all be wondering, in a Yuddha Kandam, where Valmiki has gone in a certain way, why should Vedanta Deshika do a U-turn, describe Rama's feelings to Sita, send Hamsa as a messenger? Because Hamsa denotes an Acharya. Guruleka Yetuvanti Guniki Teliyagapotu says in the Telugu language, the great Kavi Tyagaraja, without a good Acharya, you will never be able to accomplish quintessential knowledge. Hamsa denotes a bird. The bird denotes an Acharya called the Paramahamsa. So an Acharya is extremely important to bring the Paramatma and Jivatma together. Similarly, to bring Mata Sita and Pita Ramachandra together, Seetamma, Mayamma, Sri Ramudu, Maku Tandri, we need an Acharya Sthana called Hamsa. So Hamsa is essentially an allegorical depiction of an Acharya. So Vedanta Deshika does a detour and then comes back to Yuddha Kandam. Now, where is Rama? Rama is in Bellari. What did he do? He sent the message of Ashvasam to Sita. Through whom? Through the messenger called Hamsa. Did the Hamsa go? Yes. But what happened to Rama after that? He had to bring the entire Vanara army with Sugriva, Angada, Nala, Nila, Jambavan to the south of India. That is when they all started marching towards the place today which we revere as Tirupullani, or Setu Bandhana Vishayam or Kshetram, from which he is going to construct something. But before he could construct a passage from Bharatadesham to Lanka, somebody extremely devoted to Rama comes and seeks refuge in Rama. Who is he? I'll give you a clue. He is a citizen of a neighboring country. Whether he should be accepted or not, $1 million question. Let us answer that in the next episode.
Dear Astika reader, I am happy to be authoring a 2-part book on the Ramayana in English. The first part is slated for release in the year 2024. The book aims to recreate and retell the Ramayana of Valmiki, conforming to the ancient commentaries and other allied literature. To receive notifications of the book release, kindly register with www.deshikadaya.org/books. Namaskaram.